back. My name is Sensei Pong, and this is Sci-Hi. Interactive fiction, flop it a blood, text adventure, choose your own adventure thingy type thing. I wouldn't really call it a text adventure, but it's still fun. Now, where we had just left off, we're looking right in our locker. And this really is kind of plays to who your character is. So in that sense, this can be actually almost be considered an RPG, interactive fiction, which is kind of cool, which I thought was kind of fun. And really probably changes the whole story from what it seems like, what I've played, whatever. So what I see in my locker is, let's pause the video so I can decide. So what this really comes down to is either choice number one, am I a narcissist? Do I like being the center of attention? Do I like being on stage? Do I like everybody looking at me, seeing how awesome I am? Or am I arrogant and like to look back on my past victories? Or number three, I'm a megalomaniac that loves to study and wants to take over the world from the powers of my imagination and intellect? Or am I a sociopath that likes to talk to everybody and take advantage of them and work them to my own deeds? Or am I part of the AV club, testing out that new video cam, aka a psychopath likes to take pictures of everybody in the hallway and make little videos and post them on YouTube? Well, since last time I didn't do it, I'm going to do Narcissist. There you go. I had the lead. You've always been good at expressing yourself and at understanding emotions in social situations. Drama Club is one of the high points of your week, and you're definitely planning to audition for this year's play too. It also gives you an extra... Excuse me. It also gives you extra incentive to find Haley's phone, because Nate, the president of the Drama Club, is her brother. So that's what you love. What makes it fun to come to school every day? But it's time to be honest. What makes you want to crawl back under the covers and hide forever when you think about it? What part of school do you just hate? Do I hate the school part? I'd rather be anywhere than class, or actually talking to people. I'm always saying the wrong thing, or I'm just too shy to say anything at all. Or gym class. I'm horribly athletic. I'm always picked last for every team. Or the popularity contests. Somehow, I always lose. Ooh. Actually, since I played up the genius last time, I'm going to say the school part. I hate being in class. Remember, kids, stay in class. Do your homework. It's good stuff. You'll get into college and probably get a better job than what you normally would. Anywho, what exactly about the classes do you hate? They're really hard. Thick books and complicated math problems confuse me. Or they're just boring. I'd rather much be hanging out with my friends. Or having to follow all those rules. We have to do exactly what the teacher says and fill in exactly the right bubbles on the standardized tests. They're trying to turn us all into sheep. Well, I'm going to play up the paranoid factor. Oh yeah. I'm a rebel without a cause. You'll never be one of the herd, will you? You rummage casually through your locker, waiting for Lisa and Dave to come by so you can ask them your questions. After a minute or two, you catch a flicker of movement out of the corner of your eye. It's them. You look up. You can't help admiring the view. Dave and Lisa are sure to be voted as the cutest couple in the yearbook. And not just because they're adorably attached to each other, they're easily the most attractive people in school. Are you checking out Lisa or Dave? Whichever one you're attracted to, it's okay. Kingsport is a pretty friendly and safe place for the LGBT people because it's close to Provincetown. In a generally open-minded region, your best friend has two moms. There's a town pride week every year, and nobody would blink at two boys and two girls going to the prom together. So which one is it? Lisa, Dave, or both? Yeah, well, I'm checking out Lisa. Let's say I'm straight. The view is very nice. See, we're playing up the creeper factor. Lisa has spotted you too, but fortunately it doesn't look like she's noticed exactly where you're looking. Oh, hey, Pong, Lisa says with her usually friendly smile. How are you? Oh, hey, Dave echoes, almost in unison with Lisa. They come to a stop, hand in hand, and give you matching smiles. Okay, you've got their attention. Now it's time to ask your questions. What tone do you want to take? Friendly? Lisa and Dave are a part of the same crowd. Cryptic? I don't want to tip them off to what I'm really after. Or threatening. How can I be sure they're telling the truth unless they're afraid of what might happen if they lie? Or rational? I need to outline everything clearly so I get the answers I want. Or emotional. They're nice people, and the easiest way to get their help is to appeal to their kindness. Well, the sociopath that I am, let's go emotional. Hey, you reply, smiling back. Then you let your smile fade and your eyes widen in concern. I think someone lost their backpack. Did you see it? It was back in the corner near the seniors' lounge, dark blue with a Grateful Dead bear on it. Right on cue, matching frowns spat on their faces. Oh, that's too bad, Dave says. Who's got a backpack like that? He asks Lisa. She chews on her lower lip, deep in worried thought. Didn't most people take off those patches at the end of last year? Or get new backpacks, Dave chimes in. Some students at Kingsport can't afford new backpacks every year, straight from LL Bean, mostly, and they generally look down on the kids who can't. They're all dicks. Dave isn't exactly snobby, but he's got money, and tends to forget not everyone does. As in you don't. You can't afford fancy backpacks every year, and apparently the person with the bear patch can't either. That narrows it down a bit. Lisa and Dave seem to be having the same thoughts. What about Caitlin Thomas? Dave asks. Naming one of the kids from the wrong side of town. No, Lisa replies, shaking her head. Caitlin hates blue. Does Lisa actually know everyone's favorite color? Well, that's why you went for her for information. Oh, she exclaims. I think Will Nichols still has one from last year. Will Nichols has a Grateful Dead bear on his backpack? You ask. Are you sure? Well, Pong, comes a sarcastic drawl from behind you. Asking about those bears, you actually managed to get your style all the way to last year. You know who it is without even turning around. Mackenzie Lane. She's the self-appointed queen bee of the school. Beautiful, popular, on the cutting edge of every trend, and very, very rich. Her parents own the Wavecrest Inn, Kingsport's swankiest beachfront resort. She moved here in 5th grade, and you've hated each other pretty much the whole time. But why? Why you do to her? What did you do to her? Or what did she do to you? What did she do? More people came to my 12th birthday party than hers, and she's resented it ever since, or she's made fun of my best friend Allison. Honestly, I have no idea. Sometimes you just don't like people, you know? Well, I think what we did, or she did, or whatever's going on, will be decided here on the next episode of Sci-Hi with Sensei Pong. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Sensei Pong signing out.